I swear sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to a weekly vlog. On the topic of channel updates, not all that much to discuss this time around. I would like to remind you that this weekend, Friday through Sunday, which is February 22nd through 24th, that Minecraft charity livestream marathon dealio is going to be going on. That's at twitch.tv/Minecraft Marathon. And I will also link the associated Twitter accounts as well so that you can get your fill of everyone else who is going to be going on. I would assume they're going to announce scheduling on there as well. My time slot is going to be Sunday at 1 p.m. U.S. Pacific Time, which translates to 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time and 9 p.m. GMT. You can always look up time zone calculator difference things on Google if you need other time zones. So anyway, that's that. Hopefully you'll stop on by. I still don't know exactly what I'll be doing, but hopefully it should be fun regardless. So anyway, hopefully I'll see some of you there, and yeah, please come out and support the stream and stuff. All proceeds will be going to Child's Play charity, and it should be lovely. Anyway, that's basically all I have on the agenda as far as like YouTube stuff goes, but something this week that did catch my attention, as well as like bajillions of other people's attention, was the whole meteor thing. I'm sure tons of you saw the video of that meteor exploding over Russia. Really cool. Well, people were injured in it, but so that's not cool, but just the phenomena itself is very captivating. The fact that this 50, it's like a, how big was it? I think they were estimating it at about like 50 feet. This 50-foot rock just from out there somewhere, you know, it was just flying through space. Not a big deal or anything, but the speed at which it's going and the friction that results from it hitting the air molecules in our air molecules, but whatever, nitrogen, oxygen, so on and so forth, whatever our atmosphere is composed of, the friction caused by it ramming into the air caused it to explode with a force that, what was it, like, I forget the exact number, but it was just magnitudes greater than the atomic bombs, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which is just, it's a rock, and it's crazy. I mean, you think about this, and then apparently that was just completely coincidental that it was going on at the same day that we had a really near miss from another, it was like 100-foot, I forget if it's asteroid or meteor, what the size barriers are for each of them. One of the two. Anyway, we had a near miss. I think it came within like 18,000 miles of colliding with us, which 18,000 miles seems like a pretty far distance, but in terms of everything, it's like, it basically almost hit us. In fact, it probably came close enough that the Earth's gravitation was able to affect its trajectory, in a sense. I don't quote me on that. That could be entirely wrong. I don't know the physics of it all. It just seems like it would have. Coming within that close of us, seems like it'd bend the orbit. Anyway, that's not a huge point of concern. And then there was another, like just a few hours later, after all that, there was another meteor, I think, that went off over San Francisco or something. It was a much smaller one than the one over Russia. I don't think it caused any damage. It was just a light show in the sky, a pretty spectacular one at that. But just these three things that happened within like a 24-hour window of each other, it's very, I don't know, it's kind of eerie in the sense that you realize there are these things out there that are so much bigger than anything we can imagine and so beyond our control that it makes our own issues seem fairly petty, in the sense that we have humans fighting against other humans in wars and us killing each other, which are all these terrible things, but then you have, well, this big rock that can come from light years away and just, oh, everything's done all at once. I guess that's sort of what happened to the dinosaurs, and you can see the leftovers of that from I think the crater is, I can't pronounce it, it's some hard to pronounce name, but it's at the Yucatan Peninsula in in Mexico, it's like a 110-mile crater or something that's like half in the ocean. And anyway, I don't know. These things just get me thinking. I think that outer space is freaking awesome, and it just makes you, it makes you feel very insignificant, but at the same time, it's just so cool that it's endless what you are able to learn and what we still have to learn. And I don't know, man. I hope I'm not the only one who thinks this stuff is really cool. I mean, hopefully we will humans will probably end up killing themselves with their own man-made weapons and stuff long before we're ever wiped out by an asteroid or meteor of any sorts. But still, the possibility is out there, and in the end, billions of years from now, we're gonna be swallowed up by the sun anyway. Or I don't know if the sun's gonna expand past the Earth's orbit, or if we're just, I mean, we'll have burned up long before, anything living will have burned up long before then, just by the close proximity. But anyway, you know what I mean. Eventually all of this is gonna be gone. But just think about like a million years down the, you can't, a million years in the whole scheme of things is not that much. But I mean, you can't, could you really imagine humans surviving another million years at our current rate? Not really. It's impossible to really see that far down the road, but it just, I don't know. Thinking of how much has happened within the last 100 years, a million seems like a pretty hard thing to imagine. Anyway, that is for our greats times 10 to the millionth power grandkids to worry about, I suppose. Anyway, this is probably carried on long enough, but it's something that got me thinking about stuff, and hopefully I'm not the only one. So, anyway, thanks for bearing with my dry mouth noises. I should have had a drink of water beforehand, but we rolled with it. So, I am Marco Rubio up in here. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, I'll see you later.